Hey everybody, welcome back to We Are Podcast Network. This is Heroes-Gyros Season 1, Episode 5, The Sewers. If this is your first time checking out the podcast, thank you so much. Please go to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, or iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. We're at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at /We Are Podcast. With that said, on to the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to And now, with the lore of the land, our Dungeon Master.
Tales speak of a great and wise creator named Sela. It is said she crafted the universe and its two inhabiting worlds, Kitera and Veylourne. To Kitera, she bestowed her very soul, while Veylourne was gifted with her beating heart. To this day, both worlds remain mostly untamed and unpredictable, but many settlements have managed to thrive regardless. Your adventure begins near the floating city of Baltur on Veylourne, a place known for its arcane and bizarre districts, the seemingly endless labyrinth at the core of the island, and the monumental castle that rests at the island's peak.
You had previously met a group in the Spiked Kettle on the floating city of Baltur. Some fucking how, probably because I overacted, thanks alcohol, you quickly realized the woman you were speaking with, Aelith, was
the queen's daughter.
She was a princess.
You shouldn't have been hamming it up, but I'm really glad you did.
It's fine.
And I'm super perceptive. Oh my god, I had sauce on my shirt.
That's staying in the recording.
You say so.
Saucy.
Saucy burger.
Oh man, I got me some marinara.
Got some of that red sauce.
Oh god, you're gonna make me crime.
Oh man, I just crumbed all over myself. I'm crumbing so hard.
You ever see that meme?
So, a little bit more of a recap of last time. You escaped from the dungeon that Blackstone had led you into. You found the world around you was completely barren, destroyed, and torn to shreds. You managed to recall that there was this strange device called a whiz-banger.
I remember the whiz banger.
The whiz-banger. You actually found one, managed to get your way up to the city. Everyone there was under some kind of spell or curse or something. You'd seen they had that strange glowing green eyes. They were absolutely silent, walking, going on with their day. And your bard actually tried to interact with them. Ended up alerting, Blackstone's cronies.
Yeah.
Went through a epic...
dumbasses. We gave them the slip.
Yeah, you gave him a slip thanks to the epic barrel roll montage there through the streets of the city.
It's called the Old Spicy Mulligaroon.
In which you now arrived at where we're at now. You're inside the tavern. Aelith has said that she'll take you to the labyrinth that lies below the city, and she believes something down there will be able to help you all defeat Blackstone and bring order back to the land.
Blackstone?
Blackstone.
I want ice cream. Hey, let's go. What is it, Blackstone ice cream or Black Iron?
Are you thinking of Cold Stone cream?
Yeah, I'm thinking Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Yeah. Blackstone Merlot.
Merlot.
Which you can pour
So delicious.
onto your ice
Post
cream.
Merlot.
Tasty. All right, so where are we at right now, Dan?
A bit of time has passed. You were able to rest and catch your breath inside this tavern. Her and the other people that were with her, they managed to keep the tavern under wraps, keep you off to the side so you could recuperate from the hard-fought battles you'd previously endured through.
We had a long rest.
You have had a long rest.
Just a long rest?
8 hours.
Full night's sleep.
After some time passes, she finally helps you all work your way through the back streets of the city to a sewer entrance on the side of the island. She walks in a little ways with you, clutching a torch. It comes to a split fork in the sewage pipage. She points off to the left. This way will take you in towards his maze. This way off to the right. That'll take you back towards the castle.
So, is this maze, is it dangerous? Minotaurs? Minotaurs?
Mini-tees! Mini-twos!
Minotaurs!
Minotaur!
Mini whores? Are there mini whores?
Oh my god!
Many scores and many whores and many lords and many tours.
This is
Are all in this maze?
my favorite Dr. Seuss book. Is what you just did.
Yes.
I would very much like to go where the whores are.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm kind of with him. Let me take a bath real quick, and I jump into the sewage, and I just start, la 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 la,
Oh,
ra dee 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 dee.
Are you using a turd as a sponge there?
It's very squishy.
Oh my God!
It's a little more solid than I expected.
Hey, God, I brought my own bar of soap, and I grabbed another turd. Woohoo! Yeah!
I'm not having fun with this character anymore. Well,
I still am doing that. Do I lose any health or anything?
Can I see your character sheet for
Yeah.
a second there?
just take it away from me, please. Oh no.
You've had experience with this before.
I got cursed. I got cursed
Your
that
army's not
quick?
church is shit.
Oh my God. Did I literally just get cursed that quick?
If you look at your character sheet now, you'll see a new feature. It is called Mark of the Rotten Sponge.
Oh my God.
What does that do?
I guess you're gonna find out there, aren't you, buddy?
Okay.
I bet you just smell like shit constantly now.
I already did.
But now it's gonna be even
Have you
worse.
been around Bob?
Dude, I'm not having fun with this character. Bob is like, he's not even gross in an endearing kind of way either. He's just
Just disgusting.
oh, Jesus Christ, Bob. You know, someone smaller than you, this would be adorable, but since it's just you, I just find myself being unsettled and just a little bit disturbed, Bob.
And I can't hear you because I'm too busy gargling.
Oh. Bob, what are you goggling?
You know.
Ah, I think I see corn in that shit. It's still running. Oh my God! Wow.
Aelith gagging as she watches you bathe yourself in raw sewage.
And I look over for a second, I just rub my bottom nipples. But I wasn't doing it towards her, I just do that.
I wouldn't be upset if you let this one die in there. I'm not going to lie.
You're preaching to the choir here, sister. Me neither.
I can't swim!
You're gonna have to try to float your way out of that, Bob.
Oh my God, where are we?
We're in the sewers there, babe.
Come on in, Juliana! The water's fine!
You're swimming in shit.
That's nasty.
Yeah. You're not even the good kind of nasty.
I know not what lies deep in there, as I haven't gone very far into the labyrinth
Well, I can go
myself.
pretty deep.
I'm squishing
But-
my feet, I can tell you.
I wish the best of luck to you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Especially with this one.
Say 10 Hail Marys for me, would you?
You sure you don't want to come with us?
I really don't. I don't like having raw sewage on my boots.
Well, why don't you take us to your mother?
Is that a persuasion check?
Persuasion check.
You know, let me roll as the bard.
He's the one persuading here.
I'm gonna, if he doesn't.
13.
I really don't like getting shit all over my boots.
Sweetheart.
I'm going to show her my little bit of my boob.
Oh,
You sure
yeah.
you don't want to come along?
Oh, I'll come on those.
She
Not
starts
you,
walking
man.
out. She starts walking out of the sewers.
Hold up. Princess, hold on. Let me see if I can convince you. With my nat 20! Come on. I figured you out. You're a princess. We can help you.
So tell me exactly, just one
I'm
more time.
I will be using
What
the
do you
fuck out of
say?
charisma tip.
What do you do?
No, I'm just like batting the charm, like flexing out the old pack. And look, we obviously need each other here. We hate this place. You hate this place. You want to save your mother. We can help you save your mother. But, you know, ipso facto, quid pro quo. We help each other. You help us. Things.
And once again, you look behind him and you just see my legs standing up in the air because I'm doing a handstand behind him in the shit river.
Do you not remember, you buffoon? My mother is dead.
Yes, I do remember. But I meant, like, help her, like, avenge her memory. I know you want to get that rat bastard. So do I.
Fine.
Hot damn. We got some clues.
Nice.
Onward.
Yep. That's
Before
what
this,
you call a good old-fashioned creep.
before these floaters sink further into my shoes.
Okay, so we can all
Would
see
you like
in
me to
here, right?
carry you, princess? You want to piggyback right up on old Sal's back? I promise I won't roofie you.
I'll walk on my own, thank you.
Smart. You were going to get roofied. All right, let's go.
So can we, like, not walk in the shit? Is there, like, a side area where we can...
Yeah, there actually
Yeah,
is a
That's
little...
what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on the path.
I want to follow her.
The little entryway was pretty. It looked like muck because that's where it was all. It looked like muck because that's where it was all spilling out. But yeah, there's little walkways along the side, kind of not as wide as a sidewalk, but just wide enough that you could
Walk comfortably.
walk comfortably.
All right, so I come out of the drink and I'm all covered in sewage, of course, but I just kind of like shake it off like a dog, and then I put back on my barrel and I start walking along with you guys. I'm just, you know.
Bob, do me a favor. Stay about 5 to 28 feet.
Oh, you want me to throw a mud ball at you? So I pick
Bob,
up a stinky mud ball.
I draw my sword and I stab him in the gut.
Stinky mud ball, throw it at the
Bob, if you let that fly.
Bob, drop it.
Hold up. You acted first.
I did.
Are you actually stabbing him?
No, I was going to catch Tarsha City's laughter on him, actually.
I think that's an even worse idea.
Probably not a good idea.
Fuck it. All right.
I have a moment where I actually listen, where I go, okay.
And I sheath my sword back. And he's lucky. I didn't want to get my sword dirty.
Do you want to build a mud man? Do you want to stink the hall?
We can scrape the turds off the wall.
Oh, Jesus.
Collect them.
I want to get out of this. I'm not having fun. All right. So
If you're done bobbing for turds,
Nice.
Bob, that's somebody's poop. Put it down.
All right, I put it in this jar. Do I have a
It's
jar?
literal feces from someone's ass. Put
digging-
it away.
Digging through your barrel, you somehow cannot find a jar.
Thank God. I can just imagine all the shitty fingerprints on the inside of your barrel right now.
And I look down and I go, I'm covered in shit. What the hell happened? You rat bastards.
Bob, you took a bath in your own shit.
Fucking
Princess, I'm so sorry we're stuck here with Diogenes and fucking Carl from Aquatine.
I take that as a compliment there. Yuli, nice tits, by the way.
As you miraculously make your way further into the sewer, it opens up into a very square cubic room. The sewage finally just stops and the floor turns to solid cobblestone.
Oh, man. The floor turned to solid cobblestone and the sewage stops. Thank God that happened.
That's some nice cobblestone.
Motherfucker, that's never gonna not crack me up.
That's like some Spaceball shit, too.
Oh, thank goodness this floor went from being stone to carpeted. Oh, and would you look at this? A convenient door. And look, I just found a quarter.
We're having fun.
All right, so is there any passage leading ahead, or
This walkway splits off in two other directions again, one to the left, one to the right.
Can I see anything in the room? Anything specifically?
Are you looking for anything in particular in the room?
That's something to wipe off on.
Something to wipe off on?
Yeah.
There's a nice flat kind of stone wall on the very far side. You think you could wipe off some of that shit there?
Wall angel! And I run up to the wall and I just start scraping off the poo into the ridges of the walls.
you're disgusting.
You know you love it, sweet titch.
I want to metagame
blind
here
you.
for a minute. You are the most fucking foul character I've ever had the pleasure of playing with.
I also
You were making me not have fun at the moment because all I can imagine like a real drunken old man just smearing shit all over the wall.
Well, that's what I am. No. That was a real. The look on your face is like if somebody told you, "Hey, Javi, you're pregnant." You're like,
Bob, if you really need some help,
"Yeah, oh yeah."
I'm just gonna create water above him and let it just rain on him.
Woo! In the shitty rain, shitty
No,
rain.
it's clean water.
Oh.
You're clean now. Stay the fuck out of the toilet.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god!
Waste a goddamn spell on you. And just remember, I can't keep giving you baths like this. It's taken away from your healing spell.
Hold up, you actually burned the spell slot on that?
Get your nasty ass in line.
Once again, I still got my sponge.
I take my rapier and I swab on the back of the hand, make him drop his poo.
That's all I had to say.
I say we go to the left.
To the left we go.
You walk along the corridor for a good 5-10 minutes, your feet just pattering along.
Which is it? 5 or 10?
You're not quite sure. Time seems to be a little hard to tell.
You're ridiculous. I've been counting the whole time.
1,
2,
3,
4,
4,
5,
60 seconds have passed.
Bob,
7.
Bob.
2 minutes have passed.
I know it's been 8.5 minutes because I'm counting the bobs. He says it twice every 3 seconds.
Bab, 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 bab.
So what do we see?
Bab, bab, bab.
Stop it.
God, I feel like a burp coming on, but it's like sitting in the back of my throat.
You got a bob coming?
Right. So what's going on in this little
The hallway seems to come to a sudden end.
Okay.
A very ornate doorway lines the far wall.
Oh, would you look at this very ornate doorway that's lining this far wall of this hallway that just came to an end abruptly?
Very observant for a ye old car salesman.
What are we doing here? Well, they just appeared at this abruptly short hallway. I wonder, fellas.
Why do you open the door to find out?
I opened the door.
This door has no knob.
There's
No handle, no lever to
This
press,
door has no
nothing.
knob. Kind of like Sal.
I got a knob. That's all there is, though. I'm all nab, lady. Like an egg corner thinking of saffron.
So we look around. Do we see anything?
So, I haven't finished describing the room
Okay.
yet, believe it or not. Yeah, more than one thing in a room. We're getting real creative tonight, boys.
All right, let's hear it.
Can we?
Yeah, I'm listening. All right, go ahead.
Hey everyone, it's just Doc jumping in here real quick to say thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you're enjoying it, please head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you get a chance, head over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /We Are Podcast. And if you're enjoying the podcast today, please share with your friends. It's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, back to the podcast.
There is this ornate doorway at the end of this hallway. It seems to be... It's almost as if someone tried to very quickly stuff a whole bunch of stones and fill this door frame, but the door frame around it has all of these kind of ornate carvings and markings surrounding the whole border of it. At the dead center of this doorway, you see 4 of these stone squares cut out into the rocks, as well as there are 2 stone doors on your left and right. So one on the left, one on the right, and then this doorway in front of you.
I like push on the wall that's in front of me. The one that looked like it was like stuffed in a hurry. Is there any weakness to it? Like, does it give a little, or like does it seem like kind of shifty?
You put your hand on the doorway, and a stone pops out. You couldn't quite tell where from this doorway it seemed to fall, but as you look down, you see a finely cut square blue gem.
It's a Jerry door.
Oh, I'll
I
take
pick
that.
up the blue gem.
Guys, I know this door. It's a Jerry door. Remember my buddy Jerry sells the cocaine? This is a finely cut door. It's a Jerry door.
You don't know the door.
Bob.
This is 100% a Jerry door.
All right, Bob. It's a Jerry door. I pick him up by his barrel and I throw him through the wall.
I'm game.
He bounces right off.
You all right, Bob? No one cares.
It's a Jerry door.
What's a Jerry door?
Don't encourage him.
Never mind. I already regret going down this rabbit hole with you.
I feel sleepy.
All right. Where do you want to go? Left or right?
Let's go left.
We'll go left. Princess, we're going left.
Unless you have a better idea.
I roll Bob through the door first. Just like,
I honestly don't know. I've never come in from this direction before. I came from the other hallway and escaped from the castle that
so you
way.
would come one direction. Okay.
So why didn't you just take us that way in the first place?
Because I don't want to go back to the castle. Nothing useful will be there, at least not now.
Oh, but what about later?
Well, what are we looking for anyway?
Gods if I know.
Why do you people always drag me to places like this? It's terrible.
So, how strong is this Blackstone?
Who the hell
Well-
is Blackstone?
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Does your character have amnesia or dementia or something?
You got a touch of the Alzheimer's, that sweetheart?
Who are you?
What did he say? I wasn't paying attention.
Do you got a touch of the Alzheimer's there? Do you not remember Blackstone, the guy that stabbed us?
Oh, yeah, that guy. So why are we going looking for him again?
He owes me $20.
We gotta stop him. This guy's evil, and I'm pretty sure we're under his spell.
He
Oh,
owes,
yeah.
and he owes me $20. Rubles. What do
You
we
know what?
use
Forget
here?
I asked. What are we
Coins?
doing?
What do we use?
Coins, gold
Nice.
pieces,
Oh, okay.
silver
Cover-
pieces,
cover-
electrum, platinum.
Okay. He owes me 50 platinum and $20. We're going to get Blackstone? Is that what we're doing?
That's the overarching quest of this
Okay. So
campaign.
all right.
All right, so let's
Let's go.
keep going.
I roll Bob through the door to the left.
Wee. I woke up in the mid-roll. Before that, I was just dreaming and screaming I needed $20. Like, I wasn't even awake, but I'm just like, wee, hey.
You throw Bob through the door, stone door swings open, and on the other side is this rotting old wood desk, a bunch of carved out stone bookshelves. It seems like a really old study that hadn't been taken care of in a long time.
I'm gonna search this place out. And then I rolled not very well, so it's like a 6. I don't see anything, you guys.
Well, you gotta let a man look, alright? I'm gonna do an investigation.
I found some floor.
And I rolled a...
And did you see the wall?
No,
Look, it's cut out. There's a bookshelf.
I don't think I saw the wall of the bookshelf. That kind of got by me there.
And I'm just going to stumble around the room as I always do everything. So I got a 12. Did I stumble into anything? All right, so what do I find? Yeah. Oh, just rolling around the room. This is what I do when I'm in a room for you.
As you're tumbling around the room, you manage to tumble, fumble, whatever it is Bobs do.
Hey, Bob.
You find a torn up piece of paper, as well as, with the paper folded up around it, a colorful chunk of glass.
You're gonna catch.
Step aside.
What
Clink.
color's the glass?
It's a bright pink.
I totally threw it at her, though.
Paper and all?
Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
But I was throwing it to you to catch. That's an 18. Yeah, I just threw it at you to catch.
What hits?
Does she catch it between her boobs?
Oh,
I
yeah,
get
that's
hit by it.
exactly what I was doing. I was
This is a shard of fucking glass.
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
god!
no, but not like a bad one. Like I thought it was a stone.
In a sewer, you throw sharp glass at me. In a fucking sewer, you throw sharp glass at me.
Chunk of
how you
glass,
get
bro.
that.
That's your
Oh,
healer.
I didn't know that. My bad.
Bob, what are you doing throwing shards of glass in this fucking filth dungeon? That's how you get Hep C.
3. So I threw a fucking shitty shard of Hep C glass at you on accident. The look in your eyes says it all, because I feel the same way. And as it hits, I go, oops.
Princess, let's go for a walk. We don't want to leave this area, at least for the time being. Oh, shit. Here we go.
She walks back out into the corridor, just shaking her head, and she keeps observing the doorway that's in front of you, pushing on it and things like that. When finally one of the carvings on the right, she moves her hand over it, and the stones seem to just turn and ripple and pull out of place. And before her, you see this grandiose marble hallway with columns, high ceilings, rugs and decor, bright, vibrant colors, lights.
Holy shit. Guys,
Oh.
yeah, you may want to see
this
this.
is nice. Is this the palace?
Yes, this is part of my home. But it was... What?
Wait, what are you trying to say here?
How is this...
It's
this
probably
is-
just magic.
It's probably magic.
Well, I'm certain it's magic, but it's opened into my home.
Well, you know what's weird? When we died, we saw 8 figures, and I think I may have saw my Messiah on the battlefield. So
The
a lot
hell
of
are
weird
you
shit's been
talking
happening.
about?
I don't know how I saw my Messiah.
I didn't see anything.
I want to know how I saw that man, that beautiful hung man. I want to know what he was doing and how I was able to
Wait,
see
you mean
him.
the little guy with a tiny little,
First of all, it was cold because it was snow. There's shrinkage.
There was no snow.
I think it was like below 20, 25 is below 0.
It was a comfortable 70.
sort of hot?
Was it? Was it a little muggy?
It was warm. Balmy.
But, you know, he had a shirt on, so he's a great man, that guy. Praise be to Chaco.
Anyway.
Praise be to Chaco.
So, what are we, stealing things?
Does this look like it's in a different time to you?
Let's...
Like maybe your palace looks a little bit younger?
Maybe the building looks a little younger.
So, like, where's all the valuables, I guess? We're here to... What are we doing?
Does it seem like a mirage to you? Or does it seem like you're actually home?
So I start walking into the room as though I've been there before. I'm like, oh, nice shag pad. Right on.
You walk right in.
Yep.
And look behind you, you just see this square doorway floating in front of you. You can kind of move your head past. You see further down into this long corridor going down to other parts of this castle.
Yo! Anybody? Where you at? I don't hear
Your
the-
voice echoes, rings throughout the
Do an
Where you
echo.
at?
I'm gonna go ahead and go in, too.
Yeah, let's
Two.
all just go in.
Are we-
Why don't you give us the tour there, sweetheart?
Are
Yeah,
you
show us
mad?
around.
This is... Blackstone owns this place. He
Whoa, whoa.
took it from
Wait
me.
a second. I thought you said it was yours.
Come on in. The
I'm
palace
doomed.
is fine.
I'm doomed. I'm doomed.
Let's go. I pulled out my hand to pull
Don't
you
worry,
in.
you're not alone.
Let's go.
Much to your chagrin, and I'm guaranteed it's ever growing at this point, we're with you.
And you look in there and you just see Bob has taken off his barrel and he is stark raving mad and he's just running up and down the hallway going, let's go, let's go. And he's doing cartwheels and shit like that.
I'm about to break his fucking barrel.
We already threw his barrel away. He doesn't have it anymore.
Oh, that's right.
When did y'all do that?
I don't remember that.
When I
Remember when
rolled
we had
it down
escape
that
from the
hallway
guards
so we
in
could
the-
escape
in
from the
the
guards,
alleyways?
he lost
Oh
his
shit,
Mike
you're right. I
threw his
don't have the
alley-
barrel
Oh my
anymore.
god.
Yeah.
Wait, did I get a new barrel when I was at the
No.
tavern? Oh, my barrel's gone. So
Yeah,
I
no
am
barrel.
stark raving. I pulled off my boxers,
Yeah.
which was the only thing I was wearing. God, I am so fucked as a character right now.
Yeah.
I just realized
Yeah.
that. I'm going to stop acting like an ass. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Hello, companions. My name is Bob.
Yeah.
I am here to be
Gee,
your helpful monk.
meet you guys.
In fact, I think it would be swell if we adventured together
Even better.
in a
Even
confident...
better. No barrel. Are there any suits of armor in this hallway?
You won't be able to use martial arts in a suit of armor.
That's fine. I just
Or
need
have
something.
your armor defense.
I just need something right now. And I want something to wear. Once again, was Stark raving mad? Is there suits of armor here?
No, but there's some really nice-looking tapestries.
I'm about to wear a fucking carpet. Let's
He's
do
gonna
this.
rock a fucking
Can
toga.
I?
I'm a little bit jealous.
Oh, I can help you make something nice out of that. And then I use the mending cantrip to help, stitch him like a nice dress.
Oh, this is looking nice. Can I get something a little more green?
I mean, I can't change the color.
Can I get something a little bit more purple?
That's not really how. You know what? It does look purple. Oh my god, it's so purple now.
Yeah, Bob, it looks really purple.
I'm colorblind. I can't tell what color these are.
It is purple with some green. It looks great. It says Bob is the best on the back.
Bob is the best, right?
Bob, Bob, Bob.
That's
Bob.
right.
You
I'm
literally,
so proud of you.
everyone's just babysitting it all the time.
As you're sitting in this hallway, a booming voice can be heard, and it rings throughout the room. Why are you here?
The fuck you think we're here for? Wait,
We came
who
here to
are
kick
you?
your ass.
First of all, whose ass do you belong to?
Whose ass? do
Yeah,
you
whose
belong
ass is
to?
this voice coming from? Anyway?
Yeah.
Why are you in my home?
Oh, are you Blackstone?
It's your mom! Oh my god!
It's a male voice.
Are you Blackstone?
Oh my god, it's your dad!
How would he know that? Listen to Juliana's voice.
Princess, look, it's your dad!
Is not my father.
Is that the Blackstone
He
guy?
just said it was his home.
My father's been dead for years.
Stony?
Your
Is
brother?
that you, Stony?
Maybe it's his grandbrother.
The voice doesn't seem familiar to any of you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's your name? Almighty and omnipotent voice.
So, it's a voice booming down the hallway. None of us know it.
What's your name, voice?
You do not belong here.
You're not even a real person. You're just a spell. Shut up. Come on,
I
guys.
am no spell.
Okay, then
It's
what's
a
your
magic
name?
mouth
Hey.
or something. Let's just go.
A howling wind starts to rip through the halls of this regal corridor when finally you start feeling almost like a suction pulling you back towards the door. It starts to get stronger.
Are there any doors like to the side of us, like immediate doors within like a good leap?
Yes, there's a couple doors.
I see the closest one. I grab Yulia and Bob and the princess, and I fucking
Nope.
like.
He ain't touching me.
All right, then I grab whoever I can and push him through the door.
So you're grabbing him.
I grab Bob and I grab the princess by the arm, and I just make a beeline for the door to get out of this suction.
I need you to make a dexterity save with disadvantage. I need you to make the dexterity save.
Can I roll something that helps him grab me?
You can roll a d20 and add your roll to his.
Okay.
11.
What did you roll?
6.
6 plus 11 plus 12.
You all dive to the sides and barely manage to grasp hold of a door on each side. Are you diving the same direction as them or the other way or
Yeah, it's fine.
any fucking preference?
So we're hanging on to the door while the wind is blowing us?
It seems to be pulling you back.
No, I'm going to go left because I'm in a maze, and you always go left in a maze.
We went to the right, Mike went to the left.
You're all hanging from doors when your door swings wide open. Boom! Slams back, and you're just hanging on for dear life. So here you are, dangling from doors in this hallway.
Are we
Your
through-
feet are starting to pick up off the ground.
Oh fuck! Oh
three
fuck!
different
This is
doors?
getting intense.
There's me and him
So
are at one
he
door.
grabbed you and the princess, and you went to the other door.
I
across
tossed
the
the
hallway.
princess and Bob through the door.
Are you strong enough?
I fucking am a goddamn bard.
Strength check.
20. It's a 20.
You whip Bob and the princess around. Thwack! With a crack of a whip. You two fly into the room, tumble, and the pressure of that sucking wind, it releases. You don't feel it on your body anymore.
Thanks, Sal!
How about you to help me back in that room, please?
So I run... Sorry,
You
go
seem
ahead.
to be back inside of another stone hallway, almost as if you'd never left.
Okay, so can I run back to the door real quick and like I put my feet up on the door a little bit to grab some leverage, and I grab onto Sal, and I got his hands from the other side.
Oh, gosh, the shit
But
hands.
but once again, because I'm only wearing the tarp around me like a monk would, he can see underneath it and see my big old saggy balls. I just want to make sure that that's part of this. But I'm
Bob.
going to try to pull him in.
Bob, you got really meaty clackers, bro.
You like it?
Clackers.
But anyhow, so I am
So-
going to try to pull him in.
I'm sorry to do this to you, buddy.
Is he gonna
I'm
like...
gonna need a Constitution save.
Am I gonna get a face full of big meaty clacker right now? 9.
If you fail it, you're getting a boner.
Fucking Ethan!
I'm gonna get a face full of meaty clacker, alright?
My favorite thing is
11. I rolled an 11 total.
I'm going to need a constitution save.
I was so heroic, and I'm getting a face full of clacker. Big meaty clackers. All up in my face. I would be talking like Bane. Oh, Bob, get your testicles off my face.
Alright, so what happens with my nuts?
So, describe to me one more time. What are you doing to help him?
I went over to the door to get him, but I put my feet on both sides of it, and I grabbed him, and I kind of shimmied up just a little bit to try to get more leverage on the wall to pull him in. And that's why I can see my... What do you call them? Clackers?
You big meaty clackers.
Yeah, the clackers.
God, your clackers are really meaty, Bob.
Oh, you know. Grab onto them. Use your mouth.
As this howling wind
What are you doing to me?
rips through the room, your hair is flying through the air, blowing back. You're struggling to even keep your eyes open at
I
this
think I
point.
want to be sucked back out.
When suddenly, that god-awful stench just hits you. Suddenly, you can't help but remember a little little rubber sponge that you saw your friend using.
Please. Please.
Only,
No. Please. Anything but this. Take my hand. Please.
only moments ago, you look and finally manage to get your eyes just open enough to see this man standing in front of you, his testicles waving in the wind, dick and all just bouncing up and down. When you just start to puke. Trying to turn your head so it won't blow back on you, you end up puking outward, back onto your face, flying back towards the door.
Oh, why is this my life?
That's why you always go left in a maze.
When you suddenly let go of the door, you fly back, tumbling, smacking against the floor repeatedly, just boom!
I regret nothing.
Until you're finally back outside the door, and the stones shimmy back into place and close.
Did we separate the party?
Completely.
Fuck.
The winds stop howling and blowing, and all is quiet once more.
Oh, thank the gods. Now we can go deactivate that spell.
But we're in 3 different doors, aren't we?
With this fucking...
You two
No,
are standing
you're
right
two
across from
across
each
the
other in a
hall.
So
hallway.
I can see Juliana. She can see me. But Sal's gone.
He's just gone.
Oops.
All right, voice. It's time for you to fucking hide. Let's go kill this motherfucker.
In this hallway, you see multiple sets of doors lining the walls. It seems this hall just goes on infinitely in both directions.
So we're not in the palace anymore.
You're still in what looks like the palace. When he opened a door, and him and the princess are sitting in what looks like this stone room.
I'm just gonna go over there.
Pop your head in. It seems to be almost as if it was designed by a child. Cubic. The walls don't look quite right.
We're trapped here, right?
So can I run out back in the hallway and go see if I can go to the Sal door? Because I'm like, Sal!
No, it like this.
This door is
gone.
gone.
So I'm tapping. Is there a wall there? Nothing.
Empty hallway. It's thin
And-
air.
So it's just a hallway full of doors.
Yep.
So I start peeking around the doors. And I open them a little bit of crack at a time. Sal, you in there? And I move to the next one. Not enough to look into any of them though. I'm just like, Sal, what are you doing?
Oh my god, I figured it out.
Oh, Sal. So as I call for Sal, do I hear anything back?
Are you stopping long enough to listen to each door? If there's,
A couple seconds, but not really.
you hear various noises from a couple of the doors, but none of them sound like human voices.
So I just sit down in the middle of the hall and I'm just like, He's gone.
Yeah, good job.
Wasn't my fault. I went right.
No, it's your nasty balls' fault. And your filthy sewer bathing, sponge picking up, ball stench wafting, nasty old gray asshole.
All right, you're right about all that. But I miss out.
We'll get another one. Shut up.
Please join us for our next Dungeons and Distractions side quest. Thank you for listening. And there it is. Thank you so much for checking out the podcast today. If you have enjoyed it, please do not forget, share with your friends. That is how we grow the network. And if this is your first time listening, head over to your favorite podcast app, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes, and give We Are Podcast a like. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, you're going to love the other podcast here on the We Are Podcast Network. We have We Are Error, where we talk about movies, entertainment, whatever the fuck we want to talk about. That's me, that's Jake, that's Javi. We're breaking down pop culture, and we're having a blast. We Are Bagu, a video game podcast featuring me and Dr. Ethan Eastwood. That's where we talk Atari to Steam. That's where we talk Atari to Steam and everything in between. And finally, I Hate Being Sober. Personal stories from epic people. I'm going to sit down with some of the most epic people I've ever met in this world, and we're going to talk about their life, we're going to talk about their trials and tribulations, and we're just going to talk about their journey this far. Head on over to our social media. All links can be found in the description. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at /WeArePodcast. Also, head over to the Facebook group, We Are Error. We would love to see you in that group. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed the podcast today, share it with your friends. That's the only way we can grow this network. With that said, do not forget, support local comedy in any way that you can. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.